On the wonderful 2005 album American Idiot, Green Day's Billie Joe Armstrong sings Wake Me Up When September Ends. Well, do you know what? Sometimes, Billie Joe, I know how you feel, but just think, that's 4 whole episodes of good cheer you'll miss right here on Monday Matters on Gary's Stuff. Hello there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Indeed, today is Monday Matters as usual. We'll be having a look at some of the news of the week. We'll be having a quick look at what I've been up to on the bench. And of course, we'll be discussing this week's kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters, so you can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. If you like what you see today, please do give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And of course, if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. And if you'd like to give a bit more concrete support to the channel, you can do that through super thanks, by becoming a member, or by using any of my online partner programs. Now, it's been a crazy busy old week here. I'll tell you more about that a bit later on, but first, why don't we look at the news of the week. From AZ model come 6 versions of the Heinkel AG162 Volksjäger, or People's Fighter, in 1/72nd scale. These are all proposed versions powered by the Argus pulse jet as used by the V1 flying bomb. The boxes differ in the number of engines, whether they've got straight or swept forward wings, and a regular or V-shaped tail. Each box comes with 3 marking options, which are more or less fanciful. I'm intrigued most of all that Tuskegee airmen might risk flying this creation as if actual combat hadn't been dangerous enough for them. There are also 2 more boxes of the Bf-109G Gustav as well, one with rockets and one with scheme options for Croatian and Yugoslav aircraft. KP has also released 3 new boxes of their Spitfire 5 in 1/72nd scale. Now, I make that a dozen different boxes since 2016 of the Mark V alone, and again, each comes with 3 scheme options. There are also 2 new boxings of their Beech Staggerwing. This started life as a sword kit in 1999, but as the original was listed as using short run technology, one can only hope that the runs have been pretty short for the sake of the moulds. However, the offer does have newly tooled transparencies, and all of this KP and AZ action at least provides work for that wonderful artist, Carlos Alonso. And speaking of sword, they have announced a new tool of the RF-8 US Navy reconnaissance aircraft, the Crusader, in the RF-8A version as used over Cuba, and the RF-8G version as used over Vietnam. What an elegant aeroplane the F-8 was. RS Models has announced a new kit of the Messerschmitt P1101 fighter in 1/48th scale. This will appear in day fighter and in night fighter versions. Mark I Models has this new DHC-6 Twin Otter in 1/144th scale. One of the boxes features a float option on the front, another box includes it, but the kit doesn't seem to have any transparent parts. These are all done by decals. There are 4 other boxes with a variety of markings and options, including skis. Now, from time to time I get asked this, and yes, you can get a conversion for the Airfix 1/24th Spitfire with a bubble canopy. This new one is from Attitude Aviation. They also do a broad-chord fin and a retractable tailwheel set. I mean, it's almost like Airfix had designed it to be converted to a Mark 8 in the future, although Mystic Mug suggests Airfix will be doing their own. Vargas Scale Models has this new kit of the 30cm Nebelwerfer trailer, which will be produced in 1/35th and 1/16th scales. Lovely to tow behind something like a Sonderkraftfahrzeug 250. REVELL has reboxed its 1/24th scale kit of the beautifully curvy Cobra, this time as the 427 Shelby Cobra with the 7-litre engine. This ultimately derives from a 1964 tool of the SP600 Cobra. Do you know, back in the day you even got a driver figure. At the other end, perhaps, of the motoring field, but at the same scale, HASEGAWA has announced a new tool of the 1997 Mini Mayfair, the last of the classic Mini body styles before the marque was taken over by BMW. At the same time, HASEGAWA has also released a new kit of the 1989 Nissan Fairlady Z in the same 1/24th scale. And finally, from Royal Model comes this figure of a soldier taking a field shower, currently available in 1/72 and 1/48 scales. Guess it goes to show that under the uniform we're all the same. Well, maybe not quite as buff as this guy. On my bench this week, well, it started off with the box opening of the kit of the week, which is, of course, the 1/48 scale Mistel 1 complex from ICM. Great looking kit, especially the Junkers 88 section, which is a lot more up to date than the BF19 section, but looks grand. It's starting to make a nice kick, so I have made a start on it. I also published a video of the diorama base that I'll be using for my ICMG 7107 patrol. So the first video is all about building the diorama out of the vac form and injected plastic. The next video will be about painting and set dressing for the truck to go onto. And of course, I've also done a video about the figure painting for the G7107 set. My 4 American infantry wells. 3 I put in the video. 1 was a driver that was already in the vehicle. I'm pretty happy with all of those. I've also been filming some other stuff that you won't see for a week or two yet. Actually, quite a lot of other stuff you won't see for a week or two yet. I have probably 4 kits on the go at the moment. One of which, of course, is the kit of the week, and that continues to be the 1/48 scale Mistel 1 from ICM. Now, towards the end of the week, you'll definitely have the BF109 video up. Probably the Junkers 88, although I can't guarantee that at the moment. As I said, we do have a lot of other videos in production. I have one kit that's sort of going into paint pretty much now that I haven't even mentioned to you before, but kind of thinking that might be a kit of the week in a week or two's time. I'm using that to do some reviews of some paints and of airbrushes, so that's more content coming that way. I also had the History channel set up this week, and I've been working on the next video for that, and then I'm going to take a break for a few weeks just to catch up on my model making, because I'm not going to neglect that. So as you can see, there's an awful lot coming up on the channel. How are you going to know when this stuff comes up online? Well, the best thing to do, of course, is to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Then you get notified when all of my future content is published. And of course, anything you see on my channel that you like, please give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you come back soon on the channel. Hope to see you there. Take very good care, happy modelling, and goodbye.